Just been a great preseason so far. Really like my team. I like the energy they have. I like the willingness to learn. It's almost refreshing because we had some time with them before official practice, and which was different from last year. I felt like it took almost a whole non-conference just to get to know my team, and but this time around, I know the group really well, and we're way ahead of schedule than we were last year.
Is it weird having like kind of a whole new team 2 years in a row?
No, it's exciting. I mean, I think every year it's like you have a new team no matter what, even if you have experienced players, because roles change, expectations change. And so with this group, but it's fun. I can tell you I'm having a lot of fun. Last year I didn't realize I was stressed, I guess because I was kind of in the fire. But now that I see how much fun I'm having now, it is definitely a difference.
Why is this group more fun?
Just because I know who they are. I know who they are. I know their strengths. I know their weaknesses. Honestly, last year I did not know their strengths and weaknesses, so I had to learn. We had to learn together. This group knows the standard. I was able to recruit them a little bit longer. A lot bit longer, and so they're just their energy and willingness to learn has been incredible.
Just talking us through the new buzzwords for this year, action and love, where those kind of come from, and why do you think that fits for this team?
I think in this age with Generation Z, they're all about what they put on social media and what they may tweet. And I know that sounds hypocritical for me because I'm on Twitter, but I live what I tweet. Societal norms, not so much. And so I told them we're not going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. Like, we're going to be about action. So the action speaks louder than words. That's where it kind of came from. And they also understand that this is a foundation year. Last year, I had to assess the situation. There's no way I could even think about building. This year, I'm ready to put down the ground floor that will be solid and help take us where we need to go in the future.
Who might be stepping up as scorers this year?
I think we'll have a few surprises. Deja Cage is looking really well. It's good to have Tori back as a three-point specialist. She's a threat from the perimeter. Even if she's not making, you have to respect it. Val is pretty electric at the point guard position. Sarah, another promising freshman. The good thing is for them, everyone has to play. Everyone's going to play, so they all have opportunities. And as we continue with practice, I'll kind of figure that out and see who wants to take on that role.
He kind of pointed out Sarah's kind of the freshman that's impressed her the most. What have you kind of seen from her over the last few months?
Yeah, Sarah is just extremely tough. She's so tough. She's a competitor, and she's a winner. I remember when I recruited her, she made it clear to me that her aspirations were to play after this. And she did not mince any words about it, and she is living it day in and day out. So, she wants to learn. She's a big guard, her being about 6'1", 6 foot, and but she can do a lot of different things. She doesn't mind posting up. She doesn't mind being out on the perimeter. I've enjoyed having her. Jayla Alexander from Pearl, she's pretty tough too, and I expect her to do big things. She's come along late and really surprised us to be able to take on the role that she's taken on as a freshman, which being a guard, I think that's a tough adjustment. They're the ones with the ball, and she's really been making huge steps.
Sarah's height, how critical is it just being taller this year?
Are we tall? I don't know. Are we taller? I mean, maybe. Dominique is, she can dunk. So, not a tennis ball, like a basketball. So she'll definitely be a rim protector for us. She's all over the place with the scout team, meeting them at the rim. And her length, not only her height, but her length really helps. I don't know. We've been recruiting pretty tall guards, so I don't know that for the future. So I'm not sure we're really tall, but we have some pieces. Yeah, for sure.
Talking in the off season, you said that this year might be just like a half step back in order to take a leap forward in the future. Do you still kind of feel that way at this point?
Well, I can tell you this, the girls don't think it should be like that. Not the way that they're practicing and competing every single day. So, and I'm willing to support them in whatever ambition that they may have. I just understand how to build. Like I said, this is not my first build. I remember when at Jacksonville, we had to take just one step back. Like I think we won 13 games and we lost 12 the second year, and then we went to 22 wins. This group, the way they're just gelling and competing, I expect us to have some success in the non-conference. Obviously, we were in control of our schedule. Last year, we were not. So that's going to make a difference as well, as far as who we're competing against and where we think we are. But I don't know. We just have to wait and see. If they want to surprise me, I'm with it. If they don't, I'm not going to panic. The future is definitely bright.
Joe Cook, WAPT down in Jackson. Have you, I guess, going into the season, did you kind of look at how the road record was, and was that a point of emphasis this year, and like, I guess what you learned, like going on those road trips in order to have success this year?
Yeah, last year every game was a learning experience for us, but I can tell you this: and in the off season, we talked about what would make us better. And rest assured, what's going to make us better is the fact that my staff and we've had an experience playing in the SEC for a year. Like, we know what to expect. We know what to prepare for. And so that's going to help tremendously, where we were kind of coming in blind. The scheduling is, I think it suits where we are as far as the program's concerned. We still have, Texas Tech, Pitt down in Daytona, but we're not playing UConn, or Baylor or any of those teams. Like, we're playing teams that I think will allow us to have competitive matches throughout the whole preseason. La Tech coming here, just giving us opportunities to sharpen our knives to get ready for what will be a competitive conference.
What did you learn most about yourself as a coach from last year?
I just learned that, I guess what I was saying, I really believe. You just can't skip steps anytime you're going to build. I know how it is. It's the same thing. I have the same personal feeling when we look at football. Like, I just think they need time to really turn it around and have success. And if people give time, then you'll see good things happen. I was at Clemson when everyone was screaming to fire Dabo Swinney, and now they call it Dabo Land, What if they didn't give him an opportunity? So, for me, it's just reminding my staff that, hey, we're trending the right way, and we just don't need to skip steps. And if we continue to put the pieces in the way we are putting them in, then people, the Ole Miss community, Oxford community, they will be pleased.
Does it feel weird not having the dreads?
It feels liberating. I was able to take a shower and rub my hand through my hair, so that's a win for me.
You have dreadlocks too.
Yeah, so you understand, right? Yeah.
Now he's got to get Nick to cut this.
I know, this is my influence. Like, come on, just go for it. Paris, no questions? I can't believe you.
I'm just listening.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what led to the decision to cut off the dread.
I had been contemplating it for 5 years now, and I've been having to go to Memphis to get it done. And I'm a little busy, so it has not worked out, and I just wanted to be in control of my own life as much as possible. I don't know that that's a real thing, but I felt like I was taking my life in my own hands by just cutting it off and letting it ride. I wish I could talk a little bit about recruiting. I will talk about it a little bit.
Tell us what you can about it.
Yeah, boy, it's really going well. Next year so far, we'll have 2 kids under 5'8". Everyone else will be 6 foot and taller. So we're gonna be big, long, super athletic, And if we finish out the recruiting the way that we think it's going to go, it could be historical for us as a program. And I think basketball, some of the accolades that some of them are up for, like McDonald's All-American and stuff like that. We're in some battles with we're the only team that hadn't even had postseason. Every team that we're in battles with are teams that have been in the postseason, which sometimes I ask, how did we get in the mix, to be honest? But it's been good, and every young lady that we've gotten so far is a top 100 kid, and they're going to be like immediate impact players. You know how sometimes you bring in a freshman, you're like, oh, I need some time. No, these kids are coming in right away, and you guys will be able to see it. And I wanted to talk too a little bit about our two red shirts, Donetta Johnson and Andasia Puckett. Andasia 6'5", just looking really good. I wish we can use her this year. And I think Donetta Johnson has a chance to be a pro for us. She's really special, can score at all three levels, big guard. I mean, she'll start for us next year. That's no question. I mean, she shows it every day in practice. So I forgot about them. They're sitting out, just baking.
What do you say to these
Why are they
recruits?
redshirt?
Yeah.
Oh, they're transfers.
Oh, they're transfers.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Donetta's from Georgia, and Andasia's from Cincinnati.
Okay.
What do you say to these recruits to give them, to get them to look deeper into Ole Miss when
Yeah.
you've had the struggle here?
Yeah, I mean, just opportunity. You know, these players have an incredible confidence about themselves. So they know that they have opportunity here. It's not like we're already stacked and loaded and they have to wait their turn. So it's attractive that they can come in and make an impact right away. And a lot of people bash Ole Miss for some reason, and then when these kids come, they're like blown away. So it's really, the negative recruiting has really helped us once they've come on campus, because it's beautiful here in Oxford. The people are friendly, everyone's happy for the most part. So, you know, life's good, and when they come, they just fall in love.